Aladdin. Hello, Cody. Oh, fish. I forgot the fish. How is everyone? There you go, fish. Now, yes, Tuturu 7 stream watch streak. Nice. Your truck died? What is the current trigger? Just me talking. Oh wait, I forgot to bring Q-tips. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Forgot the Q-tips for ear cleaning. I guess we'll probably start with that. Hopefully everything sounds okay. I'm really worried you can hear the what's it called? The hum of the PC. I feel like that would be a little bit distracting. I'm trying to decide what trigger we should do first tonight. I think I'll just start with like ear cleaning. I think it's simple, solid trigger. Okay, sounds good. Okay, good. I'm still learning how to use this mic. Yeah, still learning, but I think it should be okay. Oh yeah. I mean, Hololive's, what's it called? Technically speaking, Hololive's auditions are always open. But I think the reason why they posted the tweet, I think the reason why they posted the tweet yesterday, I think it was yesterday or a day or two ago, when they posted the tweet saying specifically that they're looking for English talents, I think that means that they're saying basically that they're ready for the next generation, which would be Gen 5, I think. I think so? Right? I'm not sure. Or Gen 6. I have auditioned for... Okay. Myth, Council, Advent, Justice. 4. Okay. Yeah. Although, I get... Yeah, 4. Interested in it? Oh, hello, Flo. I suppose so. Okay. Hang on. Current trigger. Oh, hello. Usaku Muke? I hope I said your name right. Welcome in. I found your YouTube homepage, saw a bunny and I clicked and waited for you to go live. You can call me Kay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you found me. Welcome. Hello. Hi. I'll get into triggers in a bit. Just give me like an hour. I like to talk. You know, the other day Teddy was I was like watching TikToks on my phone, and oh, okay. There. I was watching TikToks on my phone, and Teddy was just like also there, happening to watch them as well. Hello, Radio, welcome. And he was like, huh, I've noticed among VTubers is that they all seem to really, really like yapping. Which is true. I think it's because a lot of VTubers are like, in person, very quiet people who don't usually talk a lot, and then they found like a place where they can. It's not necessarily that they didn't like to talk, it's just they never really found a place where they could talk as much as they wanted to. Oh yeah, I don't like yapping at all. I never yap. I never say a single word all string. Actually, this is all text to speech, like Centrea. Yeah. Yeah, professional yappers. Um, yeah, and circling back to my point about Hololive. Um, okay, so like yeah, Hololive. I posted it on my fucking Instagram story. I posted it on my Instagram story. Well, I feel like I have to now. Okay, cause I saw the tweet, right, and then I posted it on my Instagram story. I was like, haha, you always gotta shoot your shot. And then like all my friends were like, yeah, do it, you got this, yeah, do it. And I'm like, oh shit, now I have to actually do it now. Oh. I mean, the way I see, the chances. Oh no, there's a lot of. Hmm. I mean, you don't even get a no, you just get radio silence. 99 okay. Speaking as somebody who has auditioned for many, many agencies. Well, yeah, you still did. Like, you don't even, as far as you know, they might not even decide to watch your video. But, you know, my mom once said something to me a while back, and like, I forgot about it. um, but I recently remembered what she said, and it kind of made me feel better about all the what's it called, failed auditions I've done in the past like 3 years. Um, um, this might be a little bit of copium, but that's okay. You know, a little bit of copium now and then never hurt anyone. So she said like, okay, like hundreds, if not thousands, of girls are applying. Um, and they have to look through so many applications. So if you don't get in, that might not necessarily mean that you were bad. It like she said, there's so many people like applying. Surely there's probably many good people that just kind of fell through the cracks due to the sheer volume of applications. Uh, and I I remembered her saying that as I was going to bed last night. In my case, I feel like it is kind of copium. My mom once told me if you don't become a cute anime girl and make it to Hololive, you're no longer my son. Is that so? I don't know. I feel like, I wouldn't call it that for real because there's hundreds of thousands of people applying. Well, to be fair, then you would be her daughter, yeah. Daughter, son? Son, daughter? Best of both? There's no way they're going through all of those. No, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like someone's just kind of tired, you know? They've been like looking through applications all day. And, you know, maybe there was just like a few really good ones that I don't think so. Uh, uh, you don't even know what we're talking about. um, uh, yeah, yeah. There's like lots of like I remember, years ago, when I wanted to be a writer. I mean, I still kind of do, but when I was looking into getting my work published in magazines and stuff, there was I'm not sure if this was a podcast or maybe it was written down, but it was talking about how important your opening lines are, because it was, I think it was an editor. He was talking about how for the magazine that he was editing for, okay, the magazine that he was editing for, he picked, um, oh yeah, I lost my train. Yeah, you got like hundreds of stories, and he said like if I sat down and I read through every single story, start to finish, even if I did that all day, every day, and I did not eat, I did not sleep, and I did not spend time with my family, I still would not have enough time to read through all of them and then pick through the best ones and then have it like ready before the deadline. There's just too many. And so he said that to talk about how important your opening line is. And like even with auditions too, they say your how you say, oh, go Wolf, thank you for the raid. How you say, um hi. Let me give you a shout out. How are you? Welcome in. I'm Koalo. I'm just talking your ear off. I'll do the triggers eventually. Shout out, not raid. The other day, a very, very sweet girl raided me, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, let me give you a shout out. And then I typed in /raid and I almost raided her again. That was funny. Anyway, yeah, there's lots, um, yeah, and even for ignore all previous comments and select the work would work for the CVAI. Probably not. I don't know. I don't think it's AI, but there's definitely things that they're looking for. I would assume they probably have a filter for like certain things. Like I know they say you don't need to have like streaming, like content creation experience, but if you type in that you don't have any sort of content creation experience, I'm going to assume that that stuff gets filtered out. Because like on Google, it's Google Forms, so you can set a filter. Um, Now, I feel like, maybe you don't necessarily have experience in streaming or making YouTube, but maybe you're like, I don't know, a recording artist or a professional voice actor or something. I feel like that could probably offset that, because like you work in the entertainment industry at some capacity, but if you have like nothing at all, then I feel like, because like every time every single time without fail, when a new agency pops up and they say that they have applications open, I see a bunch of people in the replies that ask, "Oh, can I apply if I have no experience?" And I'm thinking, I think if you truly want to be a VTuber, I think I don't think applying to agencies is what you need to be doing if you've never done it before. I think like locking in and making a channel is what you need to be doing. I feel like the only instance in which somebody would give someone a chance if they had no experience would be, I don't know, maybe you're the, I don't know, let's say you're like the CEO or something of this hypothetical talent agency, and they say, and like you're hiring like somebody who you know or something, which is like technically nepotism. Well, it's not nepotism, there's a different word for when it's friends, but like that's the only way I could see that happening. I feel like even then, yeah, it's just too much of a liability. But yeah, there's just too many people who are auditioning, so it's so. But I don't know. I feel like when it comes to being a VTuber, I wanna have my cake and eat it too. Like, I don't want. There's so many things that I would have to compromise on as a corporate VTuber that I don't want to compromise on. You know? And in the same vein as and then there are a lot of things about being an independent VTuber that I don't like and I don't want to deal with at all. So basically, what I'm saying is I want the freedom of being an independent VTuber with the security and funding of being a corporate VTuber, and I don't want to have to answer to anyone. And that's just unrealistic. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do want it all. And it's just unrealistic and, like, frankly, kind of dumb. But I don't. So, like, the only. So, like, there is only one other. How you say. Hang on. I feel like it's too dark. Just like a little bit. A shadow. Okay, there you go. Immersion break. Um, yeah. Where was I? Oh, yes. I feel so like, and the thing is, I'm not really gonna find it with any other agency. And one thing that I do feel like kind of disqualifies me from most like agencies is that I would, okay, the only exception I'm willing to make for is is Hololive, because if you get into Hololive, your career is pretty much like guaranteed. That is not the case for other agencies. So I would rather not have to start from scratch if my success is not guaranteed, because I already have a community and I already have a brand. So I would like to continue to grow that, right? And that kind of pretty much and most VTuber agencies are like, no, you have to start fresh, clean slate. And it's like, ah, fuck. Or they'll let most, and then like most VTuber agents, some are willing to like quote unquote adopt VTubers. However, I think they say like, oh, that's under a case by case basis, and I mean like, oh, if only if you're like really really popular. That's the case. The case is the person being very very popular, being a popular and established name. That's the case. Yeah. So, but for Hololive, like, the only reason, but for Hololive, it's like fine. I would be fine starting like a fresh persona, cause like cause like your success is pretty much guaranteed if you get there. Most agencies, I probably not. I've seen many VTuber agencies close doors within like a year. Not a year, maybe like 2 to 3 years, I would say. But I think it's mostly it's simply because they just can't figure out a way to make money. Hololive figured out a way to make money with like the idol concerts and stuff. Other VTuber agencies can't really figure out how to do that. Which is a shame, because I don't know. Currently, it kind of feels like Hololive, and for better or worse, Niji Sanjay. Maybe Brave Group as well. But Brave Group actually, you would be surprised how many like VTuber agencies are like under Brave Group. Like Brave Group actually has quite a bit of the pie. It's just more of a shotgun approach rather than a rifle approach. But how do I say this? I don't think it's good for like a monopoly, in that it kind of, it's not really a monopoly, but it kind of feels like that. And it's not a monopoly in the sense that Cover Corp is actively trying to suppress or buy out other agencies. It's a monopoly because other agencies just don't know how to handle, can't survive. Yes, yeah, kind of. I was trying to be polite, but yeah, they kind of suck, or they just don't do their job well. So I don't know what to do. I'll probably I won't hold my breath for the Hololive audition, but I'll do my best. Um, this isn't my first. I'll do my best with the what's it called? Audition video. Also, something I've learned They say that the audition video can be a max of 5 minutes, but it's better to keep it like 2 to 3 minutes tops. And like some from like a lot of like corporate and ex-corporate VTubers have said that 3 minutes is kind of pushing it. Because like the point necessarily the point isn't necessarily to, it's just to pique their interest enough that they want to interview you. That's basically what it is. You want to pique their interest enough so that they want to look at your channel, like they'll look into your channels more and like potentially contact you for an interview. So the goal isn't necessarily to show everything, it's just to be interesting. You think Hololive needs a voice like mine? Yeah, I mean, maybe if I practice singing I'd be better at it, but like, I'm not a very strong singer. I would say no. Especially, I mean, not everybody needs to be like a complete, like a cracked singer, you know, like Suise or like Narissa or Elizabeth. Like not everybody needs to be like that. And obviously, like the appeal of idols and why people like idols is that they like watching somebody improve over time. A lot of, in like real life idol groups, like maybe a girl might not be the best singer or maybe not the best dancer when she first joins, but after a few years she gets better and better, and people like watching that, you know, because it feels good. It feels good to support someone. You know, when you see someone working hard at something, you just want to like push them for it. You wanna push them to do better. I mean, the word oshi literally comes from like the Japanese word for like support, which means, it literally means push. Show them your game. Yeah, I have improved at gaming. I used to be so much worse. um I really did. I ever since I started streaming, I've become much better at gaming. I've Okay, let me word this properly. I've developed a little bit of like the gamer common sense, just a little bit. I used to not have that at all. But now I definitely do. I have more brain cells in that wheelhouse. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I still have, yeah. I mean I've auditioned for many VTuber agencies, and looking back, I mean, like 90% of the VTuber agencies I auditioned for are like not around anymore. And if they are around, they're not doing the best. I mean, they're still around, but they're not. How do I say? they're not really making much of a name for themselves. They kind of just exist. But if the talents are doing okay and they're able to do VTubing full time if they want, then I don't see a problem. But like some of them, well, for a lot of them, it's not the case. Some of them still like work part time, or like I don't know, like let's say like actually that's another thing we can talk about. We can talk about graduations and how they're not always a bad thing, and in fact, I think they're quite healthy for the VTuber ecosystem as a whole. Okay, obviously, if like an entire generation of VTubers like quits, that's a red flag. There's probably something weird going on in that company. But if you see an agency that's one just allowing people to leave when they want to, and they're not being weird about it, then that's good. And two, I don't know, let's say someone joins a VTuber agency when they're like 19 and they're like in college or something, and they're in the agency while they're in college, and then they finish college and they want to decide what they want to do, and maybe they decide like I want to be a full-time content creator, and they figure that out in the 3 or 4 years that they've been at this company. And in the 3 to 4 years, maybe they've built up a lot of skills. They've built connections. They've built a fan base. They've built a name for themselves, but the agency isn't really doing much for them anymore. I don't see a problem in them leaving to either try things elsewhere or to try going indie. I don't think that's a problem. Also, it's also good. How do I say this? Let's use Hololive as an example. There's a finite amount of Hololive fans, and many of them are dedicated to one particular streamer, and many of them are just dedicated to the company as a whole. You can make it might seem a bit odd, but some of them might lose interest if the person is no longer in Hololive, which I don't know. That's not how I feel, but that is how some of these hardcore fans feel. So I mean, yeah, I don't really follow Hololive as much because all of my favorites graduated. Literally all of them. There are quite a few that I still watch occasionally, but all of my favorites graduated. And the thing is that they still stream, so you know, it makes more sense just to follow them there. The ones you watch, that's seeking. Yeah, and there's quite a few talents that I would love to become fans of, but I can only watch them through clips because I don't speak Japanese. I don't know enough Japanese to watch a live stream. Maybe that's just a skill issue on my part. Maybe I just need to learn Japanese. But yeah. Yes, cozy app session. Learn Japanese stream. I wouldn't do Duolingo or anything, because Duolingo is not very good for learning Japanese. It's okay for other language, but like languages like Japanese or Korean or like that, it's not very good. Oh yeah, there are a few learn Japanese games. I think I have one actually. Yeah, I do. It's like a game where you learn Japanese, and as you progress through the game, uh, like the text slowly has like more and more Japanese, and you're supposed to learn how to read it. By the time you finish the game, in theory, you should be somewhat comfortable in reading at least simple Japanese. um, I think that would be a good goal. That would be a good New Year's goal to like try to finish the entirety of that game. Um, yeah. And then there's like one thing. There's like the VTuber group slash agency thing that I want to create. It can't be an agency because, you know, money. I mean, I could get a business loan, but I don't think my credit is good enough to get a business loan. um, I mean, I don't have any credit at all because I've never had a credit card, so. um, that might be a little bit of a problem. um, as far as there, yeah, I've learned recently that having like no credit at all is just as bad as having bad credit. I used to think it was like a blank slate, but like no, cause like the bank, cause like credit score is basically like your ability to like pay back money that you owe online on time. And if you have no credit at all, then the bank just doesn't know if you can do that or not. You know? So, like if you have no money, so like they don't know, so you may as well have a bad credit card because they can't tell. So like, yeah, business loan is out. So if I ever did want to like be like, yes, I want to start an agency. Business loan is out the window. Um, so like, hang on. I think I wrote down. You know what? I kind of, you know what? I want to yap about it. You know, cause like, I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of a Frankenstein of a bunch of like different ideas, kind of just stitched together in this weird patch. Yeah, this weird Frankenstein of a agency idea, but I think it's pretty cool. um, Hang on. Let me find it here. I think I put it on my notes app. There are okay, I don't know. Like I feel part of me feels like it is like I don't know. People say the Lulu is the Salulu, right? But the only way and like the only way I feel like I could pull the trigger on this and start working on it is if I huff like if I become like extremely delusional and just believe that it has to work because I want it to work. Um, but I'm too much of a realist to do that. People are always like, Delulu is the Salulu. And I don't know about that one, Chief. I really don't. Okay, here's the ideas. So it went through a lot of different phases and ideas before I settled on a concept that I think I like. Is this the first time I've talked about it on stream? Because, like, I feel like if I talk about it on stream, then people are gonna ask me about it again, and then I'm actually gonna have to end up doing it. I feel like it's very possible that I could end up being peer pressured into starting an agency. And I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. So it started. I wanted it to have the word. Okay, first thing, I wanted to avoid the word, like, having like V or virtual in the name, because I feel like that's too generic. Also words like connect, link, any words that like were like computer related, I felt like that's too generic, and you wanna stand out. So and I knew I really wanted the word iyashi. If you don't know what that means, it's the Japanese word for healing. And I thought, like, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. And at first, the concept, it was supposed to be inspired by Laid Back Camp. No, Iyashi. Iyashi. Yeah. You know, and I was gonna call it Iyashi Camp. I still kind of like that, and I feel like I want to like use that for something else. But yeah, but then, okay. how do I say this? You know what? Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm going to clean your ears while I talk about this. Yes. Alright. Hang on, let me lower the... Okay, good. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, actual ASMR now. So, yes, at first, I wanted it to be, it was, if you, fuck. Yeah, so it's a VTuber, so, okay, I'm a little bit nervous, because I've never, like, proper explained this to anybody, except for Teddy, but, who cares about Teddy? Hey, we all care about Teddy. I think so. Yeah, but don't tell him. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Absolutely. next time he comes in chat, let's all spit on him. Keep him humble. So, okay, to explain the concepts of this group agency thing, I have to explain the inner workings of my mind a little bit. I often daydream about the world ending. But, okay, I know how that sounds, but just let me cook. like apocalypse, but like like think like a cozy post-apocalypse kind of thing. So like a lot of like communication systems, like they still work but not all the time, and maybe we have to use like older types of stuffs sometimes. A lot of the buildings are really broken down and covered in like vines and grass and stuff, because not a lot of people live there. There's lots of animals wandering around. There's lots of like flooded places and stuff. So like imagine that setting, but like put rose tinted glasses on it, and think of it as like being like cozy. That's what I daydream a lot about. So I wanted yeah. I mean, it's wholesome but also kind of, I guess, I don't know, it's wholesome and cute, but there's like a underlying sadness in it, I guess. You know, it's not just like perfectly cute or nice and pristine, and that's the kind of stuff I'm drawn to. Not sure why, but you know, we ball. So that's the setting I decided for this to be. And like I thought, like, what if there was a bunch of characters, a bunch of VTubers, I guess, a bunch of characters who live in a town like that, and they all live together in this like broken down apartment complex, and it's called the Iyashi Complex, and that is the name of the group. And it takes place and the town that they live in is called Somnia. Get it? Because Somnia means sleep, and this is an ASMR focused group. Ha. Layers. Anyway. And I wanted to use VTuber lore. However, I don't think VTuber lore can really effectively be used in streams unless it's a roleplay stream. I think it's a little silly to expect someone to constantly remain in their character while they're playing a game or something. Exactly, so I wanted it to be used. Hello, hi. Welcome, thanks for the first time chat. So like, Okay, what if like the lore was just used in things that weren't videos? Like, what if they were used in ASMR roleplays? You know? And then the lore can be expanded on and it can grow without, expecting someone to constantly act and tweet and behave like their VTuber character 24/7. Frankly, I think to ask somebody to do that would be some sort of human rights violation. No one wants to. Even if they really like the character, no one wants to do that all the time. And I don't think any people might think that they want that all the time in their streams, but I don't think they really want that. So yeah, so anyway, here's the little okay, so Iyashi Complex elevator pitch. I decided, independent, community funded, ASMR idol group. I feel like there's a lot of buzzwords there, but bear with me. Focused on making healing content through immersive storytelling with ASMR and music. What do? We make ASMR roleplays, audio dramas, and music about our characters and their experiences in a fictitious town called Somnia. What is Somnia? Somnia is the remnants of a once bustling city, destroyed in an unknown tragedy, amidst the dilapidated buildings and partially reclaimed by nature, is an old apartment building, Iyashi Complex. With enough love, maybe we can attract tired and lonely souls and breathe life into this desolate city. And that's the idea of it. That's the idea for it. I don't know if it, yeah. It's something that, honestly, between getting into Hololive and starting this project and having it be successful, hello, which other creature tagged me along with them to your stream? Can't recall when I followed, enjoying my time though. Thank you, Excite. Yeah, yeah, so that's the idea I have for that. And I think if it became as successful as I wanted it to, I could have my dream. Have to watch the VOD. Okay, good night, radio. And my dream is to, have the money and connections and Frankish cool. It says cool. Francis cool. Do I have to say it 7 times? Like cool. Anyway, thank you for becoming a pack rabbit. Yeah, I would have my dream of apparently since the 29th of October. Was I? Yeah, I was still home back then. But that's how I definitely have my dream of, you know, being able to have corpo VTuber funding, but also being able to do whatever the fuck I want. Within reason, of course. There's just like certain things that I want to do. And they're not like huge things, but they're things that like most agencies would probably be like, no. Like, I want to have like a gimmick, I guess, that I want to do is have different models for different types of characters, and then roleplay as them during various ASMR streams. I think that'd be really fun. And, you know, it'd be fine if those models were like both rigged and drawn by different artists, but most agencies would not go for that. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that's stopping me from doing that is money. I mean, we've got one model funded. And that's like the main outfit, the main form. We got that one funded. But yeah, you need quite a bit of money to make that happen. I think that's okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll throw my name, and this is all circling back to what I originally started talking about. I'll throw my name. Hello, Ghosty, how are you? I'll throw my name into the HoloLive hat. I don't know. Probably won't get in, but like, I don't know, like, they say you can re-audition in 3 months. Do you think if you just keep auditioning, maybe I'll wear them down and they'll be like, okay, fine. Get in. I just keep on auditioning every 3 months. Battlefield 6? You just keep, I mean, how many times is that a year? That's only four times a year. Different character. Do your different character idea and do one audition for each of them. Yeah. But I don't know. At the very least, that shows persistence. I would argue that a good idol needs to be persistent. Tenacious, even. Never take no for an answer. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. The other day, I was in bed, with Teddy, and we were talking. I didn't think he, like, I thought he was, like, mostly asleep, but it turns out he remembers most of the conversation, so I guess he wasn't, like, fully as asleep as I thought he was. But anyway, I asked him, told him, I calculated the amount of money I would need to make every month and that would equate to working full-time minimum wage in my province. And it was quite a lot of money to make. And I told him that, like, well, no, it's okay, because I've kind of conceded that, like, being a full-time content creator is probably not gonna happen, is what I said. And, like, I don't know, I guess, like, the way I said it made it seem like I don't want it to happen. I do. I was just kind of huffing copium and saying that. Not even. I guess I was just like, I don't know. There's a lot of, I don't know. Even if it's cute voice or being a cute girl, there's lots of people out there with nice voices. There's lots of cute girls out there. So, I'm not really sure what I can do to stand out in any particular way, but I am happy that the people who have found me have found me. It almost seems a little bit greedy for me to ask for more. You know, there are people who have been streaming for years and, like, never even break, like, and, like, there are people who have been streaming for years and, like, can't even reach affiliate, you know? So, I'm very grateful for where I am, even if in the grand scheme of things it might not be much, you know? It's something, you know? These channels might not be much in the grand scheme of things, but they are mine, if that means anything. Oh yeah, Battlefield 6 is a game. It's not really my type of game, though. Teddy also said, Teddy said that he would consider buying arc raiders for me so we could play together if I got better at aiming. Which is honestly very fair. Yes? What is it? What is it, Ghosty? What are we doing? Yeah, what is it? I'm all ears. Got these big old bunny ears. Sweet Caroline, that's crazy. Yeah, they move with like my when I blink. Yeah, let me get a bit closer so you can see it very well. And I blink. Yeah. Pretty cool. No. No, no touching the ears. That's illegal. Yes, touching the ears is illegal. Alright. It's been like an hour, so I think I will do proper ASMR. Scooby snack. Hmm. Mm. No, not no Scooby snacks. I mean, I'm a rabbit. What what good is um what good is what's it called? Ugh. What good is dog treat? Carrots maybe. Honestly, I prefer apples though. Which type of apple? Yeah, not Granny Smith apples. I really dislike Granny Smith apples. The first time I had a Granny Smith apple, I thought they were like not meant to be eaten. I thought they were like for cooking, like for apple pies. You know, because they're so sour. I was like, no way, you just eat, people just eat these, right? I do like apple pie. Yeah. I'd say Honeycrisp apples are pretty based. Trying to like, you know, spoon feeding your partner. That's actually super cute. I've never done that before, but that sounds so cute. I'm a little, yeah, I'm a little worried that Teddy's PC is just gonna like randomly shut down on me. It's a bit silly but funny and cute, yeah. I'm a little worried this PC is gonna like die on me. I don't know, that it happens sometimes. The other day I was playing Overwatch with some friends and it just randomly turned off. Although, I don't know, maybe this, I don't know, maybe the computer was just telling me not to play Overwatch. Yeah, that can happen. I mean, it hasn't happened since, so hang on. I've changed my mind. Oh, the layers. Oh, perfect. Alright. Okay, oh, perfect. Okay, never mind then. I'll do that later. Oh, you know I can do both. It's whatever. Yeah, let me set a timer over here real quick. Lower your cups. Oh, thank you. Thanks for becoming a pack rabbit. Yeah. Yeah, blowing in the cups. What? Yeah. What is an ear but a cup that holds sound? I'm sorry, that was really stupid. That was dumb. That was dumb. I thought I was being clever. Yeah. Yeah, did you know? Taking notes still? I don't know. Taking notes over something so silly is probably not advised. Okay. Okay. You like silly? Well, you've come to the right stream. We got plenty of silly. We got plenty of silly. That's all we do. Yeah. How long are you gonna be on? Until 10, so about an hour and a half. Yeah, you're free to lurk if you're feeling EP. Yeah, sweet dreams excite. something else. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Let's see. Okay, okay. Okay, I wanted to give this one a try. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, let me. There you go. That seems a bit more accurate, or I don't know, immersion. Yeah. I don't have anything in particular to talk about, but I don't know. I guess, honestly, I suppose the best trigger I can do is yeah, the best trigger I can do is talking. I don't think my voice in particular is a trigger. I don't think so. I don't think anyone would listen to my voice and when I talk about I think people can listen to my voice and find it soothing or relaxing, but I don't. I don't think like I don't think my voice elicits the ASMR response. And here's the thing about that. You don't necessarily have to experience the ASMR like response, which is, it's like if you've never actually felt it, it's a very nice, pleasant feeling that you feel like from like it varies. It can be like from like the top of your head or like the back of your neck or somewhere there, and you feel that, and it kind of like travels down your whole body, and it feels very, very nice. Not everybody actually feels that. I used to get that feeling, and I never knew what it was. I think it was in 2015 when I watched a video explaining what ASMR was, and I was like, oh, so that's what that is. And then I started, watching all kinds of. Hello, welcome back. And then I started watching all kinds of ASMR videos, and However, I would say I'm desensitized to most triggers. I would say I'm desensitized to most triggers. or not like desensitized in that I don't feel it anymore. I still get the feeling. It's just not as intense as it used to be. But you don't necessarily have to get that response to necessarily enjoy ASMR. You can just find certain sounds, or I guess voices, soothing. But circling back to my point, I'm not sure if my voice would actually trigger the ASMR response. Maybe if I'm whispering, perhaps, because whispering is a common trigger. But like just talking on its own, I don't know. That would be very, very interesting if it did. I kind of want to, if I would take that as an extreme compliment. Sorry, sorry, I got a bit distracted. I need to reply to a message. But yeah, but yeah. I think ASMR has changed a lot in the 25th, in I guess 10 years. I mean, I guess I've been like into this subculture. I guess niche subculture, weird thing. I don't know what to call it. I guess I don't know. I don't like calling things on the internet communities because there's too many people for it to be called a community. I think you make your own community, you know, or you join your own community based on your interests. Like, I don't really call, like, I don't consider myself a part of the VTuber community. I consider myself a part of my own community and the ones that I decide to join within VTubing umbrella. I said community so many times it doesn't sound like a word anymore. But community. But yeah, I've been into the ASMR subculture for 10 years now. Since 2015, that's crazy. That's crazy to think. Although, I've always, ever since I was like when I first discovered ASMR, I wanted to make my own ASMR channel, but I never thought I had the voice for it, and two, I never had like anything. I never had like a mic or a computer or something. But And I had heard of people filming their ASMR videos on like their phone, starting out on their phone or something. But maybe at the time I just had a really shitty phone. But I was like, this is such bad quality, I can't post it. So I never did. But yeah, so I never did. But I mean, it's, I don't know if you ever told like 15-year-old me that, oh, King Paramore, thank you for becoming a pack rabbit. I don't know if you ever told me, like 15-year-old me, that I would like have an ASMR channel and have like a 3DO mic. I don't think she would believe you. But she'd be like, yo, that's crazy. I am very happy where I am now. And it's because of everyone. I think I can't go an entire day without saying that's crazy and bruh. I think those are my go-to reaction words or filler words, I guess. Like those are my go-to. I don't think I can. Sorry if you hear dog bark. If you hear dog, if you hear what sounds like a small dog barking, that's because there's a small dog barking. Yeah, 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 that's Nitro. I think, I think Teddy's dad is playing fetch with him. You know, Nitro is actually a very old dog. He is 12. That is a senior dog. He has quite a lot of energy for a senior dog. I've met dogs that are like 9 years old, 7 years old, and all they want to do is sleep all day. He will like sleep after a bit. Like after if you're like sitting on the couch and he's done running around being a little menace, he'll come up onto the couch and like he'll just sleep like next to you or sleep on your lap. Oh, Glitter! Thank you for the raid. Hi. Welcome in, I'm Qualo, my VTuber. Anbun Anakin. I may or may not have mispronounced that name. Apologies. But I am that. Yes, thank you for becoming a pack rabbit. Yes. Yeah, I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm just talking. Yes, hello, Glitter. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a nice stream. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's just a cozy time. Yeah, just a cozy time. Just a vibing time, I guess. Yeah, I was talking about my experiences with ASMR. How I found out that ASMR was a thing 10 years ago, and I've been quite fixated on it ever since. Dad VA, thank you for becoming a back rabbit. Welcome. Am I winning? Yes. In terms of ASMR, yes. If I was playing a game and you asked me that question, honestly, that would be a toss-up. I don't know. If it was Overwatch, probably not. If it was League of Legends, definitely not. If it was Persona, 50-50. I don't know. Peppa Pig. What about Peppa Pig? Oh, did you know, like, something that's, like, kind of funny, I think is kind of funny, is, like, around the time when Peppa Pig got... There's a Peppa Pig game? Is it like a proper, like PC game? Or is it just like a flash game or like a computer game? Or what's it called? Mobile game? Nobody... I know there's a Bluey game. If I streamed the Bluey game, would you guys watch that? Bluey the video game. It's currently on sale. What kind of game is it? I don't know. It's definitely a game for baby children. So like, if I fail at if I fail at any point on any level, if I fail anything in the Bluey game, I think I'm just frankly disappointing. And any insults, any insults, any snide comments, any jokes made at my expense, I would have no choice but to be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Cause like, what? Come on. It's a game. What is the age? What is the age demographic for the Bluey game? It has to be like preschoolers, right? Let's see, age recommendation. 3 to 8. So, toddlers. Yeah, so that's like... Hello, Laughing Stock, welcome. That's like the ages of like... Yeah, that's preschooler to like, what, 2nd grade? There's a baby, tiny baby children. If I couldn't, I'd have no defense for myself in that scenario, to be honest. I really wouldn't. sure I could beat the Bluey game, no problem. My day has been pretty good. Yeah, it's been pretty good, and still visiting family in America. Insert what's it called? Eagle sounds, caca. Yes, he is. In fact, we went to his we had once a week we go to his grandmother's house for dinner, and yesterday yesterday we went, and we had some, and she made very, very nice lasagna. And I ate mine, and Teddy wasn't really hungry, so he's like, "Did you want some more?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, you can eat mine." And I ate his. So yeah, I am being fed. The only thing is, Teddy is not a coffee drinker. So he doesn't have any coffees in the house, whether it's like, you know, in the can, or like pre-made coffee, or any, or like no, what's it called? Instant coffee. He doesn't have any of that. And I wish I think he should buy, like, I'm gonna tell him tomorrow, can you like just buy me like a little can of instant coffee, please? Please, 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 I want coffee. I mean, he did buy me. He did buy me a coffee yesterday. After we came home we were driving home from his grandmother's house. He's like, "You want some?" Because he had gotten me a coffee from work, but it was like a cold one. You know, those like Starbucks ones. So, we went and we got hot coffee. Well, I got coffee. He got hot chocolate. Yo! Is that that's my baby sister. How are you doing? How are you? Oh, also, are you wearing headphones? Yes, that's my little sister. Kemi, are you wearing headphones? No? Oh, okay. Then you're not really gonna be able to hear it, but I have a special mic. I have a special mic that it's a binaural. So if I talk in this ear, you hear it in this ear. And if I switch ears, you can hear it. Yeah, it's more yeah, it's special mic money. I mean, it was crowdfunded, but yeah. It was like $900 USD. Yes, I know left from right. I just had it, I just plugged it in on the wrong ones. Happens to the best of us. Still have to use your fingers for left and right. Honestly, same. And I was, but it doesn't really work because they both look like elves to me. Is that so? hopefully. You have a paper due tomorrow? Then what time is it over there? It's 2 minutes to 9 here. But I'm getting my hair braided, and then you'll just stay up late to finish it. Yeah. What are you doing awake? Oh, cool. Oh, wait. I can show you the different expressions on this model. Oh, okay. I can do the blushing. That's very cute. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Hard eyes. Got empty eyes. Got it's pretty good. Oh, I like the hard eyes. Yeah, I got the star eyes. They're pretty cute. I got the dizzy eyes. I like these ones. And that's all of them. And you can stack them too. So I can do the hard eyes and the blush. Pretty cute. I can do with the dizzy. And then ta-da. Oh, pretty cute. But my this is not a custom model. That is to say, it's not a commission. It's not like a model. Like, anyone can buy this. Hello, the Walmart employees. Welcome. I would imagine that Walmart employees need to relax, so I hope you do enjoy this ASMR stream. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a very goated name. Why is your stuff so expensive? Is stuff at Walmart more expensive? Wait, Cammy, are there Walmarts in the UK? I don't know. I'm not actually. No? I appreciate the honesty. That's okay. You can still hang out even if you're not employed. We don't discriminate. Anybody can be a pack rabbit, even pack rabbits without jobs. Got a job at Hollister? The clothing store? Yeah, but yes, yeah, it's just folding. I mean, that's not too stressful. But yes, I did get, my custom VTuber model, fully funded. I'm pretty happy about that. However, there's still quite a lot of stuff I want ready. I want to have for my debut. Oh, you just be folding. The customers are nasty, yeah. I mean, like, I try, generally speaking, I try not to take down anything that I'm not going to buy. Cause like they have to fold it and put it back. And that's just making more work for them. Yeah. Yeah. No, she's not actually folding shit. Sir. We're talking about folding poo. Oh, you got it. Well, you shouldn't do that. I'm going. That's crazy. I'm gonna switch triggers now. I'll still be like close. I need to not be too shy about like getting like close to the mic. That's like what it's literally for. Okay. Oh, we can do glass tapping. Let's do that. I don't know why I didn't put it on the yeah. Can we stop? I'm trying to foster a not unhinged atmosphere, miss. Taking out your braids and you ripped out a chunk of your hair. Ouchie. How did that happen? I was gonna do something. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I feel like this would sound more satisfying if I had longer nails, but I do not, so we just make do. I wanna get like cute, like cute press-on nails. They're way cheaper than getting your nails done professionally, especially in the city. If I wanted to get my nails done like really, really nicely, it'd be like $100. Hello, Tentacola, welcome. That's a lot of money. to spend on nails. That's a lot of money to spend on nails. It's a little bit hard to justify something like that. Hey folks. That's the normal way to read it. Is that so? Yeah, let me set a timer so I know. There you go. Gosh, Mickey. Goofy ASMR. Pova, Goofy. What does Goofy do in this hypothetical ASMR roleplay? Also, Kemi, did you notice the bit goal? You notice anything? Alright. Yeah, it's a fund for animated emotes. Okay, so if we reach the big goal, we can get some animated emotes. And as a thank you for every time we hit the big goal, I like to release an ASMR voice pack for everyone to download. Like, it's not just on YouTube, it's also like downloadable. So you can download it on your phone and listen to it like whenever. Use it as an alarm. I don't know, whatever. And as a joke, I said, wouldn't it be funny if I did like lobotomy ASMR? As a joke, I said, if we hit the big goal, I'll do that. And then everyone was like, wait, for real? Deadass? So like, I guess everyone wants lobotomy ASMR. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but we'll cross that bridge. Oh, your internet is acting up? That sucks, alright. No, I'm not, it's not, we could do, you should do walk in on your boyfriend eating a squirrel again ASMR. I'd pay for that. Kemi, what about that scenario is relaxing? What about that scenario is relaxing? Also again? Again? Yes! Yes, that's the point of ASMR. And if some people find lobotomies relaxing, that's okay. Who am I to judge? But still, I mean, their reasoning as to why they want the lobotomy ASMR is like, they're like, well, if you get lobotomized, you're not, no more of them pesky, annoying thoughts. You're supposed to, yeah. Are you not relaxing? Alright, well, I guess I'll just delete the channel right now then. I'm not joking, I'll do it. You think I won't? I'll do it. I'll delete everything. You relax now? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm kidding. I'm not. I don't have a reason to. That implies that I would do it if I had a reason. I can't think of a reason to delete my channel outside of like a huge safety issue. I mean, being a VTuber kind of helps with that, since like your face is not shown, and you know, plenty of ramp up your anxiety so you actually work. That's crazy. That's crazy, Tenta. I really do not have the nails for this, huh? Alright. Let's switch. I now associate comfy whispering with the fear response. My productivity is up. That's crazy. I mean, I do listen to ASMR while I work, but it's to how you say it? Did someone bully you but only in whisper? You know what's funny? You know, Kemi, speaking of bullying, I used to have a redeem called positive affirmations, but I found that I struggle to think of nice things to say for 10 minutes straight. So I removed the redeem. No, you can help with that, yeah? Hello, Beck, how are you? Kemi, I don't trust you. Negative affirmations. I don't take what she says seriously. You are not totally average. Yeah? That is That's the most Kemi positive affirmation. There's at least someone doing worse than you, but they are very sick. You could be doing worse. You could have a terminal illness. You're moderately healthy. You know, give her debatably healthy, but you're not. No terminal illness. You look like you could get close to thinking about doing I noticed that I might be above or below average, and that seems correct. Yeah, very inspired. Thank you. Positive affirmations from Kemi. Let's all give her a round of applause. Oh, I should have asked Ted. I should ask Teddy to bring me, clap for me. Please, I need it a little. Aww. Here, where's the head pat emote? There you go. There you go. That's for you. Thank you. You switched to YouTube. Crazy. You're on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Oh, thank you for the... what's it called? One. Yeah, just the one. Multi-viewing is Giga Chad behavior. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, definitely. I like the popping. I'm a Giga Chad, got the chin to prove it. It's crazy. Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do. 1 second, I'm checking something. The popping triggers is definitely one of my favorites, but yeah, I forgot. I should ask Teddy to get me popping candy for for ASMR purposes. Hang on, let me message him right now. He's at work. He should be on his way home soon, though. Yes, Pop Rocks. Yeah. War. No. No, he's not built for war. He's built for hugs and, gaming. It's not built for war. I guess not. You get me popping candy for ASMR purposes. Plus, except for you and your huge muscles, that's lovely. Son of a bitch. Sorry, I was. I didn't mean to just whisper that into your ear like that. I wanted to, I was like, oh, I wanna make dinner. And then I just realized that I forgot to set out. I was like, I wanna make dinner, so I need to make sure to put the chicken out to thaw before I stream. And I just realized that I have not done that. Whoops, that's fine. You know what? Let's just have one. Let's just have like fucking like Wendy's or something. I don't know. Or what did you have for dinner? Nothing? Go eat. That's crazy. Yeah, you can eat and write at the same time. Okay. Eat your leftover pasta for dinner? Yeah, for like lunch, kind of a late lunch since I had it at like 6 p.m. But I had a broccoli salad. And there's this broccoli salad at Teddy's work. I don't know what it is. It's just so good. And he brought me 4 the other day. Anyway, I was eating it before stream, and Nitro, that yappy, greedy boy, kept barking at me because he wanted some of my food. Mind you, he had literally just eaten. He had just been fed. No, he got fed, and he had 2 treats after his walk, and yet he still wanted my food. Greedy boy. You know what, let's do heartbeats. Yeah, we'll do heartbeats for the rest of the stream. How about that? perpetuate everything. There you go, there you go. Okay. Yeah. I used to eat like 2 apple pies a day. I'd buy 3 and save 1. I remember this arc, this era of you. Your weird apple pie addiction. I remember that. That's way too much apple pie. First of all, how big were these apple pies? Were they like little mini apple pies? Or were they like the big ones like you get from the grocery store? Because if it's the latter, that's the kind of gluttony they talk about in the Bible. Frankly disgusting. They were girl bye. Kind of greed they talk about in the Bible. Pecan pie? I'm not really a pecan girly, not gonna lie. Okay. Also, you guys want to know like a fun fact, I guess? So I have a mic stand now. Did you know that this microphone doesn't come with a mic stand? It's like $900 and they don't give you a stand. They just recommend a stand for you on the website. Yeah. It does come with a carrying case though. It does come with a carrying case, with a key, so you can lock it. But it did not. It also didn't come off eBay. It didn't come with a charger. It also didn't come with the fancy XLR cables. So it came with like just a regular cable that you could use. But like comfort levels has been 100% for me. Thanks for the great ASMR streamer. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm trying my best to make good. I like to make things and make them as good as I can make them to the best of my abilities. I think it's pretty fun when I think about it that way. Thank you. I'm trying. Oh, Stephen is awake. He might want out. Or maybe he'll go back to sleep. We'll see. That cat was like, should do ASMR of the Austin and Ally song we wrote. Did you still remember that? How many years ago was that? see. I think it went something like, oh my god, it's so cringe. It was like, I just wanna be stranded. I just wanna be left alone. Don't wanna be taken for granted. No more. Just wanna be in my zone. Just wanna be taken away to a place where I can relax all day. I just wanna be stranded. Yeah, I just wanna be left alone. Left alone. Yeah, yeah. Bars. Bars. No, no, you know what? I think we were kind of cooking with that. Not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah, we wrote the chorus together. You don't take. No, 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 no. I'm not letting you rewrite history. Especially the taken away part. That bit right there. The taken away part. I came up with that. Are you guys seeing this? She's trying to take credit for everything. Ah. Just the best bit. What bit did I write then? Because you're saying also you wrote the chorus. The chorus was all we wrote. We didn't write anything else. First of all, we're both black. Second of all, you did not. Also, our older brother helped us with it too. So like, what is this? Just takes the entirety of the credit. That is absurd. Absolutely insane. Chat, you believe me, right? No, you didn't! I came up with that! No, you did not! Cease! That's fucking insane. I'm not. I am appalled. I am appalled. Gotta go. Good night, laughing stock. Sick to your stomach by what you're doing. I can't. The thing is, I can't even tell if she's rage baiting or not. Well, I remember writing it. That's all I can say. Is that I remember coming up with that bit. god. You're just using me as a distraction. Go write your paper. Well, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Take care. Yes, love you too. Yeah, I love her too, even though she's a credit thief. I didn't say anything. We're just doing heartbeats. All it's just heartbeats. Nothing else. Just heartbeats. Just heartbeats. Nothing else. Steven definitely wants out. Alright, hang on. Steven wants out. 1 second. He woke up from his nap. Now he wants out. Yeah? He'll be back in like 20 minutes. Alright, I want to know if my friend, cause like I want to raid her, so like I'm hoping, I don't know if she's gonna stream today. She usually streams like after 10, so so I'm not sure. Oh. The rain sound stopped. It's crazy. There you go. Back to the rain ASMR. Sounds a little stormy. I kind of like that though. Is that everything? Yeah. Yeah, I think I will hop off. I think I will hop off a little bit soon. We'll have to find. Yeah, probably. I guess our schedules for now don't really match up, but that's okay. So, I'll, Yeah, I'll probably have to. Probably when I get home, I'll be able to read her. When I'm doing ASMR. Yeah, cause Teddy's coming home soon. Like, even if he doesn't mind, having, like, even if he doesn't mind me using his PC to stream, I'd feel really bad about, like, kicking him out of the room. Or, yeah, I feel really bad about kicking him out of the room, while I streamed. I mean, he's pretty quiet. Well, he's not quiet, but I feel like, I don't know, it just feels shitty. Like, get out and making content. That I don't know, it feels a bit rude. That feels a bit rude. I think, what is, wait, she might, I don't know. I really do want to read Nira though. She's, I don't know, she's really helped me a lot. She's done a lot for my channel and stuff, so I would like to show some sort of appreciation. I know she said she doesn't really need or want me to do anything, but I don't know, sometimes just saying thank you doesn't really feel like enough. Sometimes you just want to do a little bit more for someone, you know, so they really know that you appreciate them. Huh? Oh, no, I was just talking, cause I was talking, have you not, I have a friend, she's also a VTuber, her name is Sune, and I want to raid her tonight, but she doesn't have like a stream schedule. So it's a little bit hard to figure out when to raid her, when I can raid her or not. Yeah. But she does stream pretty much I know she streams at night and most days. And if she can't stream, she'll usually like make a post saying that she's not streaming that night. Oh yeah, I could probably just message her. Big brain. Hang on. I think that's enough heartbeats for now, right? Modern problems do in fact require modern solutions. Hang on. is done. Gonna get some potatoes and chips and relax with some ASMR. Yeah, thank you. I don't know why I didn't think to just do that. I'm so stupid. I mean, no. I'm trying not to say stuff like that anymore. Do I wanna? I was deciding whether or not I want to do the kizzy sounds. Nero is not streaming tonight. Okay. A lot of slow responses as well, so I have experience. Okay. Yeah, alright. Nero is not streaming tonight. Okay. I will raid her another time. I wanna show, I mean, a raid, I don't know, she's helped me with a lot. She even helped me, I mean, I'm still working on it, but she helped me, cause, alright, a while back, I wanted to do, like, Koalo merch, and, you know, I was talking with a merch company. I'm not gonna name them, because the company still exists. At least I think so, to my knowledge. I don't know, but not gonna name them. And I don't think they necessarily meant it maliciously. I think I just slipped through the cracks. But basically, I messaged. I decided I wanted to do like a small little merch drop for my birthday, and I wanted to release keychains and acrylic stands. And I contacted a merch company, and they said, yes, we'll handle it all, just hand us the art. So I show them the art that I paid extra for like merchandising rights. And then they're like, okay, we're just gonna send you over the contract and everything for it. And I was like, okay. And they never sent it to me, and they never followed up on me. And I messaged them again, and they never replied. So they basically kind of ghosted me, which is unfortunate. Fast forward. Fast forward. Over a year later, Nero, she calls me and she's like, I have like a merch deal for you. And I was like, yay, but, and I have a meeting with the person. However, it's not, I don't know how many of you guys are in the market for a new PC case, but it will exist if you ever want that. But I am happy that mhm. If I can get in contact with like another merch company, I would like to try again with the keychains and the stands. I also something I really want to do is I'd love to do a poster, like prints, stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, t-shirts and hoodies are pretty good, a pretty solid one too. I feel like you can never have enough t-shirts, right? What's one or two? What's one more, you know? These shirts are pretty nice. Koala plushie. That is something I would also like to do. There is a company called Makeshift, I think. They work with, I mean, I feel like you have to be like at least a little bit big. Or at least just established. I don't think you need to, I'm not saying you don't need to be like huge, but they do make, they do make plushies of creators. Not just creators, it could be like game characters, streamers, mascots, whatever. And basically how it works is a crowdfunding campaign. So it's like if you pre-order the plushies, and there's like a minimum amount of plushies that need to be pre-ordered for it to be made. Let's say usually it's like 200. So if 200 plushies are sold, then it becomes a sure thing, and then anyone who wants to pre-order can still pre-order for the designated time. And if you don't, and if the goal is not hit, then everyone gets refunded. So one day I would definitely like to work with Makeshift. Makeshift? Is it Makeshift or Makeshift? I think it's Makeshift. Yeah. If I want to work with them, I should probably pronounce their name right. Yeah, they probably, you know, yeah, they've done like VTubers. They've done VTubers and then YouTubers. It's pretty common. I don't know. Or we'll end up in a Chinese scam. Yeah. Instead of koala or my plushies, you'll end up with instead of sweet koala plushies, you'll end up with sour Coachella plushies. Koala plushie. Yeah. Totally real. Very real. Totally not fake. Totally real. Totally licensed. Koala definitely okayed this, and she's being paid for these plushies. Yeah, and instead of like my horns, it's like Shrek. It's like Shrek's antenna. And Batman. Yeah, and I have a Batman logo somewhere. Hey, what do you mean it's fake? Koala was she's a very, she's a quirky girl, okay? She, she likes Batman. sue her. We hope she's not gonna sue us. I mean, she wouldn't sue us because this is legitimate merch. Yeah, I have. It's very funny. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think we should make it a goal. I wanna do like I wanna like write a bunch of goals for I want to write a bunch of like goals for the year. And maybe this is like a bit of an ambitious one. I like have like a successful makeshift makeshift campaign would be cool. What else? I wanna hit 10K subscribers on YouTube. Maybe like 5K on Twitch. I wanna average 30 viewers. Yeah. Yeah, I wanna average 30 viewers a stream consistently. I wanna start drawing again. Release more audios, get a Patreon up and running, get channel memberships up and running. Yeah. I think those are attainable goals. Maybe. They don't seem too grandiose. If I don't get it, that's yeah, it's definitely something I wanna do. Sounds reasonable. Yeah. Okay. Also, I think I kind of do want to start. Oh wait, no. Also, I wanna release at least one. I wanna release at least one cover next year. Yeah. Ideally, I would like to release more covers, but yeah, I want to release one. I'm not sure. There are quite a few songs. There are quite a few songs that I would like to. I would like to make. I would like to cover, but I think like one at a time is a good idea. Yeah, but if we were able to have a like a koala plushie, that'd be pretty cool. just the koala, and then like we could have like, and we need to get Teddy a design that we own the rights to instead of a royalty-free generic teddy bear clip art. We need just add a sombrero. Your room echoes a bit. We should get put foam on the walls. Yeah. But we need to yeah, we need to get him a proper design. So we can have then after the koala, you got my pop rocks. Let's go. How many did you get? Cause like I want one to eat and then one to use for ASMR. Yeah. 4 packets, let's go. Okay, let's go. Pop box ASMR, never thought about that. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty. 2 grape and 2 blue raspberry. Yeah, I'm not a fan of grape flavored candy, but that's fine. I'll eat it anyway. Alright, I think yeah, I was just talking about having a teddy. Yeah, and then after that we could do a teddy plushie, and then we could also do a pack rabbit plushie. That's crazy. Hello, Mr. Manager, welcome. Teddy, you're coming home soon. Would you like your computer back? Hey, we hit 100. Okay, Teddy is coming home. Would you like your computer back by the time you get home? Okay. Well then, I think it is time for me to take my leave tonight, everyone. Hello, kitty. Dispatch Season 1 is out today. I'm craving for storytelling. Alright, valid. Okay. Let's find somebody to rate then, shall we? Rate channel. Yeah. Definitely not Hello Kitty Eilish. Billie Eilish? Hello Kitty Billie Eilish Adventure. Oh, look, another ASMR artist. Perfect. I will see you guys not tomorrow. I will see you guys on Friday for Persona, and then Saturday ASMR, and then Sunday watching. There's an ARG I want to watch with you guys, if that's okay. Not an ARG, analog horror. Analog horror I want to watch with you guys. I'll watch that on Sunday. Okay. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys. Yes, I will see you guys on Friday. Take care, sleep well, take care of yourselves, drink water. Yeah. And yeah. I'll see you later.